Dispel, and we did it wrong anyway. I am your dungeon master, Andrew, and joining me tonight, my victims. Beginning with...
Oh.
I'm Rachel, and I'm playing Wizard.
I'm Will, and I'm playing O'Relton.
Wow, y'all changed up the fucking order on me. You literally said, just before we went live, Rachel, Will, me. And then, okay, it's fine. My name's David. Find yourself somebody who acts like Steve Irwin when he sees a snake. Look at that beaut. Except my Australian accent's off par.
We're on a little bit of a tangent here.
I'm gonna reintroduce myself because I was muted the whole fucking time. I'm Mike, and I play Elder.
Hey, see, so I was right.
There you go. Yeah, we reorganize. We do this all the time, every week, sometimes twice a week.
We know
I heard him.
Yeah, we could go into any announcements or anything like that, but I think when we last left off, the party was standing at the base of an erupting volcano, a freshly felled pseudo-hydra at your feet, a patchwork creature stitched together with the necromantic magic of an unknown alchemist who's been ferried away by a figure that this side of the campaign has not met. As ash and heat descend, what are you doing? The entrance to the cave is before you, the path to the forest behind.
Straight into it.
We're not making it down the hill, y'all. And I will pick up the Hydra heads that I have hidden in bushes and start dragging them into the cave.
Okay. And I'll drag the third one
All right.
in.
Running as well.
I'm going to telekinetically push the head to kind of help.
Just rolling the third head along behind Orelton, who's dragging the two. Well, the 1.5 heads, we'll say, Orelton. And Kai is handling the third full one. You all breach into the mountain, the threshold of the cave. The smell of fetid meat assaults you. The bodies of creatures, what you assume to be the pseudo-hydra's previous prey, scatters the ground of the cave entrance before you. And behind a rumbling as you watch just a wall of ash rip down the mountain. Orelton was right. If you had tried to run away from it in that direction, you would have been caught. And a different threat would have faced you than what lies before you now.
All right.
So behind us, there is no escape, correct? Like, is there something pouring into the cave, or is it all rushing?
Not pouring it. It is just rushing wind and smoke and soot. That's some of it's kind of rolling back into the cave itself. But for the most part, the cave is sheltered enough that you're okay. The heat is rising from the outside. You can feel it washing back on you.
Well, I guess this is the choice, and I'll continue farther into the cave.
Okay.
You said there's a bunch of bodies laying around?
Yeah, just half-eaten corpses. I know what you're looking for. Nothing humanoid seeming.
Okay. All right, I guess I'll follow you.
And it just keeps going on and keeps going on, or?
Keeps going on. It kind of begins to wind. I'll say with your kind of combined passive perceptions, you notice there are footprints leading in. Three sets of distinct footprints. Sometimes they're scraped over in different spots by what you can assume to be the tail of the pseudo-hydra or its own claw marks. But something has passed through recently.
Alder, can you give us a bead on who these might have been? Size, shape.
Yeah, I can take a look and see maybe if I can have an idea.
And while he does that, I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out a potion of greater healing and just like pop the top off and chug it.
Down that? Okay. I'll take a survival check from Alder.
14.
14. Not too much more detail. They're boots of 3 or 4 small to medium-sized creatures. That's can't pick up a whole lot of detail. There's a couple of them, nothing massive, but all fresh.
I mean, it doesn't. There's no like distinguishing features, but it's definitely just average size travelers. Nothing too big.
But we're not talking Goliaths, and we're probably not talking halflings.
Yeah, I mean, medium to small, but definitely not on the big side.
Okay.
Who are we following?
I don't know, if I'm being honest with you, but Bauer and I have had, let's say, a not-so-friendly rival on our tail for a while. He's after the same things we are, but probably for more nefarious purposes, I think.
Yeah, I have a suspicion that whoever's in that mountain is probably, if not that person, with them.
Or at least
Oh.
working for him.
So it's not your brother? Somebody else?
Well, as it might be, my brother works with this person.
Yeah. They're both members of the Night Eye. Name's Vaden. The follower of Shaith, if you're familiar.
Okay. Well,
I know we don't really have time to sit and rest, but if anybody's got anything magical to heal up, now's the time.
That'd be great. Start going through my bag.
Stick
I have
my head
something.
in my bag.
I have something in my bag. It's part of my possessions. I don't know what it was. I don't think it was ever explained to me. I have two things.
Okay.
I have a purple vial,
Okay.
and I have a pouch of small black spheres.
Yep.
That's big.
I know what both of those are.
Okay.
Good. I don't.
The mountain shakes and dust from the ceiling kind of scatters down on you.
Maybe we.
Let's walk and dig, shall we? The
Yeah.
only thing I've got is another potion. And then I'm spent, so...
I'm not feeling bad. I mean, I'm not. I don't feel great, but I don't feel like I couldn't fight.
I'm about 50%, and with as much time as I spend up in the shit, 50% is not enough.
I mean, I can help out, but it's gonna limit me moving forward. And I'll cast 5th level mass cure wounds.
Oof. It's okay.
Damn.
And Wizard, you were taking the time to actively search through the bag for something specific, yes?
Yeah, and that means I can look through like the top 3 cards, right?
Let's say with for every minute you spend, you can draw 3 cards.
Okay.
And then put 2 back. Shuffle them back into the deck.
Okay.
That's 13 healing to everybody.
That's great.
Much better. We're getting there. Hey, Zar, can I hold that for you while you dig so we can walk and look?
Okay.
So
What
I'll
are
just,
you holding?
hold your bag so that you can just
Oh.
dig, and I'll hold it out at arm's length.
Okay, and I will continue to.
Just tying up
dig.
Czar's legs.
Just kick it out of the bag.
I'm
A few minutes
guessing,
go by. Walking.
Guessing Fulgrin's not with us, right?
He left before you guys got to the cabin.
Okay.
He separated from you. So it's been a few.
Almost like that son of a bitch knew the mountain was going to blow
It's
up.
been 3 or 4 hours since you've last seen Fulgrin.
Yeah, hopefully he made it down.
So hopefully he's far enough away. Okay, so
Uh,
walking and Zar's digging.
Zar's digging. Laurelton, you're the first one to see the figure slumped against the wall. You notice a ring on her finger. But she looks asleep. She's, I believe, an elven woman.
Can I clock the boots at the distance we're at?
Yeah. Is there something specific you're looking for about the boots?
Do they look like they match, like in the tread or in the size, any of the prints that we followed in here?
Make a perception check.
Okay. $19.
19. You're not sure if they match, but you notice there's more dust built up on her than there is the footsteps that have been kind of crisscrossing in this path.
I will approach them. You said a ring on her finger?
Yeah, you see the glint of a ring, and you notice immediately it matches the those that you've seen previously with the bodies. The cartographer.
I think we found the remains of the party, y'all. I'll first off approach and see if she's dead.
Yeah, there's like a layer of dust that's built up on her. She looks as if she's just fallen asleep, but the sunken, pallid features show that she's dead. She's passed away. There are no wounds visible on her body.
Well, that doesn't bode well. If they're open, I will close her eyes and just say a quick prayer for her and slide the ring off her finger.
Okay.
Does she happen to have a bag? Or
Yeah, there's a small satchel just tucked next to her. I rummage through quickly, and there is a like a map case. You open it, and there is a pretty detailed drawing of the mountain itself, the surrounding area, and some of the passageways that you may have passed going down. Past that point, with what's detailed of the mountain itself, it becomes less detailed, more guesswork. But there is like an X farther down with like a few hastily sketched like marks denoting estimated distance to something.
This is on the map down the pathway from us, where we're going.
Yeah, the direction you're headed.
I mean, it seems like it's been a little bit with the dust collection on her. But is there any way to see if she determine how she died? The medicine check of some variety.
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Natural 20 for 25.
Yeah, with a natural 20, that's you kind of looking her over, and I have never rolled a natural 20 on medicine in my life, so I don't know how this would be. But you looking her over and checking, no apparent wounds, no signs of poisoning. Like she doesn't have anything that would have shown that she had thrown up, like you would from ingested poison. She seems to have died of exhaustion.
Okay. Well,
Guess if I was trapped in here behind a huge 5-headed dragon hydra, I might have died from exhaustion too.
Yeah. Even more reason to sleep, Kaya.
Does anybody else, or does anybody in the group have any very visible wounds that need patched?
I'm still probably pretty fried. Was it an acid cone or was it a fire cone?
I think you got hit by
lightning.
Yeah, I still have like scar marks across my face and my shoulder and shit.
It needs to be something that's bleeding. So.
Nope, it's definitely not.
No.
It is pretty.
Well, no, we'll say like with this, it is like this searing, like oozing burn wound.
Didn't you take a bite or two as well?
Oh yeah, you did.
I don't think. Did I?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. So
Yeah,
yes,
you got bit a
yes.
couple times. Well, yeah, he's got some bleeding wounds.
Okay.
Then I'm going to pull out with like these bandages, and they are gonna look like they have like little drawings all over them, almost like stick figures with like wizard hats and wands and things. And be like, this'll do. And I'm gonna wrap it around some of your wounds.
Thanks, Zara. This is. Oh.
Yeah, and so that will accelerate the natural healing. It's just
Great.
enchanted badges or bandages.
So yeah, the next time you take a short rest and use hit die to heal, you will regain the maximum possible value of hit points.
On a short rest.
Yeah. So yeah, when you
Sweet.
use your hit die,
Oh, you max the hit die.
You max the hit die.
Cool.
So I guess that begs the question: should we rest for a few?
I don't think we have time.
More dust crashes.
Yeah. All right.
And with this one, you actually hear, just before the shake, the impact of metal on stone, like a hammer striking.
Yeah,
Oh.
see, that's more of a problem than the volcano is.
Do you think we're going to
Right.
be fighting fire?
Magma maybe.
Yeah, we're in a big volcano. Odds are pretty good.
What goes against fire really well?
Nice.
Water?
I have this stone, and it has these symbols, and I think if I push one of the symbols, it makes it so that it's easier for you to fight that thing. Or fight with that thing.
So fight with or against?
Fight with, so like if you push the fire, you're gonna be fiery. And if you push the water, you're gonna be watery.
I'd do the water. But
I'd do
first,
water.
I'd see what we're going up against.
Yeah, maybe don't choose now.
Because knowing Andrew, he'd put a fucking frost dragon in the fucking middle of that shit. Like, yeah, you went into the cave of fire, but fuck you.
Who's Andrew?
I mean, the god.
That's
Think
your
this-
brother's name? Gotcha.
Yeah, if you need to go to sleep, it's List, remember?
No, that's not okay.
DM,
Yes.
do I remember from my last fight with Vaden, apart from just beating the shit out of me with a mace, he dealt mostly in necrotic magic, is that right?
Yeah, primarily was necrotic.
Okay, so since we're talking about what we're going up against and maybe mitigating it a little bit, I will also pull a potion of necrotic resistance out of my bag and do the exact same thing. Just
Cool.
How the fuck do you have all this shit? I don't have
He's like the fucking the Witcher walking down, just like
yeah, just pile.
I have Finree's flute, a water skin, and a fucking disguise kit aside from an alchemy jug that I can tell it to fucking make beer.
Well, if you
well,
I drop
tomorrow
my
you
bag
used
in
to
the
drink
ocean.
water already today.
No, that was the day before actually.
Oh, okay.
It's because I don't drop my bag in the fucking ocean every time we get off a boat.
Mine wasn't in the ocean. I didn't
The
have
river,
anything.
whatever it was.
I didn't have anything to begin with. I just had even
Still-
less when we got off the boat.
As you're walking, the hallway you're walking down has gone from like a dirt cave and shifted to like carved stone.
Well,
So it looks man-made. Are there any
Hmm.
markings in it?
No, like perfectly smooth. To us modern people, like it looks like polished concrete.
Oh
It
no.
is just
Oh,
a
wow.
seamless
Oh, no.
square.
Oh no.
Dwarves are really stepping up their game, aren't they?
And they're doing really good at cleaning these.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing like the bricks. But this is pretty good.
so, do we look for imperfections? Because that looks pretty good. Like traps.
What are you thinking? Oh, I mean, could never hurt as long as it doesn't slow us down too much.
Well, just keep your eyes out. I'll check the traps.
Okay.
I'll
Your
do
perception,
the same.
traps.
perception
Oh.
check. Yeah, perception
Like
check
how
for anybody
everybody-
who's keeping an eye out for
Well,
traps.
I got a
Like how
nat
everybody
20,
but the rogue is looking for traps.
but
Oh,
I have
but you have
disadvantage.
disadvantage from exhaustion.
so I ended up with a.
We lost the
No, we lost Ray.
No, no.
Where'd you go?
She went invisible. She passed into the walls.
She just that sneaky.
We turned around and Czar's gone.
Just
What?
vanished.
So I got a 12.
12,
I got a 13.
13,
I got
Killing it,
a 23.
23. Okay. None of you see any traps continuing on. Alder, you're the first one to see there's a point where the cave, or this hallway now, widens out a little bit, and you see pieces of rubble strewn about the center of this open area. And you just hear a faint burbling.
Okay, so just to make sure it isn't clean anymore, like it's not smooth, it's pieces of rubble inside the same hallway.
The hallway has widens out a little
Oh,
bit,
okay.
and in the center of where it widens out, there is just smashed pieces of stone, and you hear like a soft burbling, like water running.
Okay. Oh, hold up. Do you guys hear that? Bubble sounds?
Water?
Yeah. I don't see any water.
So you said it widens out. Where did the smashed rock come from? Does it look like there's a hole somewhere in the wall or ceiling?
No, as you get closer, there's pieces. You can make out a little bit more detail. It looks like at one point there is a stone fountain that has been smashed to pieces in the middle of the space. There's no holes.
Oh.
It narrows back up and continues on just a short ways past. There is a plate inscription that's kind of still standing at the base of what this fountain used to be. You can see water kind of flowing from the center over the broken stones, just very slowly.
I'm going to go ahead and try to read what that inscription is while being back as far as I can, because I don't trust anything.
Okay. And seeing as you speak Dwarven, as the flames of Crest burn, so do the water of the Aura soothe. Drink, wanderer, and be rejuvenated in body, mind, and spirit.
What's it say?
Kaya's gonna take his hands and go, "Oh, please," and take a sip.
Okay. Would you like to be healed to full, regain used spell slots, or cure 1 level of exhaustion?
Fuck.
All of them?
Yeah. So regain spell. No, wait a minute. Hold on. So you said regain spell slots, be healed to full, or lose an exhaustion point. Oh man, I want my spell slots. I think
you can heal. You can recover a combined 12 levels of spell slots.
combined 12 levels. Okay, so I can
So like 2
take
6-level spells or 12
that
first level
one.
spells.
that one,
And
and I will recover a first.
the water continues to bubble up in front of you.
Take a drink of this.
You mind telling me what the inscription said first?
Yeah, it just some stuff saying that if you don't feel well, take a drink. Cheers.
Good enough for
I'll
me.
cup them in my hand.
I need one at a time. Who's going first?
I'm currently putting it
Yeah.
Okay.
to my mouth.
Oh no.
Would you like to be healed to full, recover spell slots, or remove a level of exhaustion?
I think I would also like my spells back.
Okay, you can recover 11 levels worth of spell slots. And the water continues to burble.
Well, I will follow up because nothing bad has happened yet.
Okay. Spell slots, health, or exhaustion.
Fuck, I gotta go spell slots. It's better that way.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all of us. Like
16 combined levels of spell slots.
Well, fuck, I don't even have that many available.
I'll take some of your spell slots.
All of them, then.
6,
Okay.
10,
Czar,
12.
drink up. Everybody else is doing it.
Let's see. Is she coming back on? I don't know if she poked her head in.
Yeah, she is.
Okay. Let's.
I had 14, so I guess I still used quite a bit.
You know what? I'm actually perfectly fine. Well, actually, to be fair, if you told Zara to drink, I'm sure she would.
She probably would.
She
Takes 15 points
gets
of damage.
8 temporary hit points.
8 temporary hit points. Look at that. Yeah, I'm muted. I don't have the cup, but
Hey, come say it again.
And the water continues to burble.
We drink up, it's tasty.
I'm gonna take
I
one more
have-
drink.
I have added the temporary hit points to Rachel's character sheet.
I'm gonna get greedy. I'm taking another drink.
Of all
Okay.
the people,
Health,
Right.
spell slots, or exhaustion.
I'm gonna take a look at exhaustion really quick and what that would do for me. Me being halved, it kind of sucks, but it doesn't help with the ability checks. Health.
Okay. You're healed to full.
Okay.
And with that, the water kind of peters out, no longer flowing.
That was a pick me up that we needed, huh?
yeah,
And then some.
we keep pushing.
How are you feeling?
I'm about 50-50.
Czar, you? How close is Czar on your point?
She's at a fucking 100%. No.
Yeah, didn't get
She's
hit at all.
fine.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Before I get up off my knees from having drunk, I will close my eyes, and the opposite of what normally happens when the shadows come up out of the ground around me and Alder, the shadows sink into the ground, and we kind of look like we gain more light because there's less shadow there. And I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality and just start pouring life back into the two of us.
Okay, so that's 1d4 every 6 seconds, right?
2d6. every
2d6. All right.
For up to a minute. So that's 10 rounds. Is that right?
Yeah.
I should have done the exhaustion.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you'd like, you can. That's 2d6. So
Run
20d6.
I'll just do 10d6 for both of us as we continue to walk down the hallway.
Okay.
Spread over a little
Or
bit
is
of
it-
time.
So for 1 minute, right?
Yeah,
Or-
for 1 minute.
Okay.
So
sorry, I
10,
was
10 rounds.
10 rounds. Yep.
So that's 35 points of healing to you. $42 to me.
No, I'm
Right.
just kidding.
Be greedy, but
You greedy bastard, taking all the good heals.
Oh, thank you. That helps a lot.
yeah, same. Oh. All right, on we go.
Keep an eye out.
And there's a couple side doors that are ajar, and you see dusty storerooms, alchemy tools, smith's tools, just rooms organized to store different sets of crafting tools. And so if there's anything that you were missing from your character that you would like a set of thieves tools, anything, you're welcome to grab it.
I would not mind a set of thieves' tools.
That's again just rows. There's a dozen different small storerooms just with sets of tools. The tools of different trades.
How heavy does that make me?
The shaking has not happened in a while, but you still hear the rhythmic
course.
thump of a hammer on stone.
Czar is grabbing a set of every type of tool and jamming it
Yeah.
into their bag.
Of
as we
course.
walk by. Yeah.
Okay. Um, Alder, I'm going to say you'd be the one to see this first. A glint, the warm glow beyond it. But as the path widens out again into a kind of a large room, there's a massive door. Like a steel vault door, but of some metal you don't recognize. Almost glass-like, black. And you can't see past it, but it stands a jar pulled open. It from this distance, it seems just cracked, but just from the scope of this door, the scale, it's probably open with about 20 feet across.
Okay, so it's
Like
shut. It's shut.
it
but
is- It is just no. It is like cracked open, and
Oh,
you
okay.
can see, and it looks from the perspective you're at, from just the distance of this room. It looks like it's just cracked open, but you can tell that it is like two or three of you could stand abreast in this space. Let me double check my math on this.
And just to check the aesthetic in here, it is like still smooth, polished concrete, or are there any form of like decoration or like crown molding
It
or
is
anything like that?
at the foot of the door. It has turned into like an uneven, rough, obsidian-like stone. As it approaches the door, around you, as you enter this space, there are like bellows pointed into small holes in the wall. You see the walls have begun to glow with heat as something has warmed up this massive forge, pumping the bellows, pulling the chains. There are, to a massive scale, these tools that you would see in a smith's shop, that you did see in Foldrin's shop, that he would use to stoke the flame and bring the temperature up and rise. And so you realize as you step closer and you're crossing this room, the heat emanating from that crack in this massive door, which stands 25 feet across. It is, I did the math, it's 10 feet. It is pulled open like 10 feet, which still just seems to be barely ajar to this massive door. The heat that is washing out of it, and now the loud, rhythmic ting, ting. You can hear, you don't feel in this smooth stone that you stand on, but you can hear the mountain shaking around you.
I'm kind of ashamed to have only thought of this now, but why is Folger not with us?
Well,
This was his
he's
thing, wasn't it?
yeah, but he said he wasn't much of a fighter and was gonna stay behind.
Yeah, it's your life dream to see a place. I would think it wouldn't matter whether he was a fighter or not.
He mentioned before he left that his intent was to catch up,
Okay.
to let you go ahead and to just follow behind with the horse and cart.
Well, I'm hoping that Tink Tink is him in there.
Yeah, let's hope. Be shocked if it was, but I guess we can peek in and hopefully not be spotted.
Yeah, it's not my forte. I'll let you go first.
Oh boy.
Does anybody by chance, can you potentially, I don't know, like do something to see the invisible?
I can cast Fairy Fire.
I can see them at a distance, yeah.
If it is the night's eye, my brother tends to be unseen.
Yeah, mine.
Here. Here, give me a second, and I'll kneel down again and close my eyes, and I'll cast Clairvoyance forward into the next room.
Kai, you watch as Orelton sits and begins to cast this spell. Here, you really thought just because you got one good night's sleep that I was going to leave you alone?
Is this? Have I started to get a feel on whether or not this is in my head or like he's actually around?
It is in your head now that you're thinking clearly.
Okay.
You're less exhausted. You're getting back into the groove.
Watching my corners, brother.
Hey, and it's great that you've given me such a good view. Orelton, the clairvoyance, comes into view. A massive room, this chamber, lava flowing from two sides in rivers into a pit. Rising from the center of the pit is a stone monolith runed on every side, a black crystalline slab set on top of it, and a red crystal seemingly growing from the center. It's on the crystal that you see Foldrin hammering away. He has slashes and cuts across his back. He still has his huge, blacksmith leather gloves on each hand, and he wields a tremendous hammer as he strikes at the crystal. You can see his skin is burning and red from the heat. Next to him, waving at your sensor of clairvoyance, you see Isaac. He gestures. Like beckoning you in. If you'd like, I have a map up that I'll
Would like to
remove
see
this
that, yeah.
fog of war.
And I have my eyes closed, kneeling on the ground, and I'm spouting this just like Andrew's spouting it to everybody.
There are two other individuals you can see. One kind of at the far side of the room, a pale elven man who is spinning a black spear. Not crystal, not one of the shards, but he's just spinning in his hands, just kind of idly, this long black metal spear. And close to the door, kind of off to the side, a man just spinning a chain. Again, kind of idly, warming themselves up. And Kai goes, "Really, you just assumed I was in your head. We're bonded, brother. Your eyes have been mine."
I had that suspicion for at least a short time, but now it's been confirmed.
Orelton, you are watching like Isaac's mouth moving. I'm not sure if you can get sound with clairvoyance, but you are now hearing the same thing if you can, as he's talking.
I'll make sure that I can. Nope, I can choose seeing or hearing.
Okay, if you chose seeing, so you're watching his mouth moving as he's kind of looking up towards the sensor. I have your tokens here. You're on the other side of the door, still. But I've got you here for when you decide the order you'd like to enter the room. Well, come on. It was kind of you to show us where your friend went. The one man with the key to the door. So then way more difficult. Had we not been able to pick him up and bring him in.
Alder, Czar, Elton. I'm about to do something real stupid.
Again?
Again. And I'm gonna grab Orelton and I'm gonna cast Dimension Door.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to know where you're going, because to be clear, you have
don't
not
see
seen
it.
this space.
That's true.
You don't need to open the dimension door, right?
You
I'm
don't
gonna
have
focus,
to.
I'm gonna focus on the link that I have with my brother, and see if I can reverse this and see through his eyes.
This is going to be a high DC because this
Okay.
is part of the boon he got when he was marked.
Okay.
So, give me whatever your spellcasting modifier is. This is a DC 22.
And I have disadvantage.
No problem.
Okay. $22.
Beats it.
I rolled 2 13s and I have a +9.
Okay.
Oh.
You get a pretty good idea. Like, he is mostly blocking you out. I'm gonna say mechanically, because of the shifting image as he like closes his eyes as he realizes you've turned this on him. Whatever space you choose to put you and O'Relton in, I'm gonna roll a d6 and shift you by 1 in a direction.
Don't kill me, Bauer.
If I got just a real quick layout of the room,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get close, but not somewhere that would be extremely dangerous, right?
No, that's you've got the map. I'm telling you, you can go anywhere in that room. I'm just going to move you 1 space. You and O'Relton are going to move the same direction. You're just going to be slightly off target.
Okay. So if I were to, let me pull out my ping. So if I were to put us here, I have a
Yeah.
chance of forcing us into the Shadow Dancer and fucking us both up.
Yeah.
Okay. I could put us here.
Yep.
And I don't know, stream probably isn't seeing that. Okay. Anyway, I will go.
Sorry, it'll be a D8. So from the center point, up is 1, and then in the circle it goes to clockwise 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. God, I really want to go onto the platform, but that is like nearly impossible. All right, I'm gonna go. Yeah, just right there.
Okay.
That's where I'm shooting for.
So you're going here, and O'Relton is going in which space next to you?
Behind me.
Okay. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. You move here.
Okay.
You land in the room. One sec. Hold on. And from the platform, that shouldn't have been possible, but you've been known to be irritating. Welcome, brother and friends. I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
What you think?
So 16 for me.
16. Okay.
24.
24 for Kaya. Wizard.
14 for me.
14. And Alder.
10.
10. Kaya, with those words kind of ringing through this cavern, Foldrin has looked over his shoulder but resumed working as you see as he's distracted, a cut opens up along his shoulder.
Aldrin, I'm sorry, this is my fault. And I'm assuming I'm up.
Yeah, you're first.
Okay, so I only have 15. Hang on, actually, I need to double check something here. I'm looking for a specific thing so I know how far to move. It's fine. Actually, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to step forward, and again, the black shadow is going to start curling out from my own shadow and reach forward, and it is going to start to take shape and turn into my hound of ill omen, direwolf.
Okay.
And I'm having it go after Isaac.
Okay. Where does it come up?
It is going to come up, and let me double check.
Yeah, I'll let you.
Distance 120 feet of spot that I can see, so I want it to be right up next to Isaac if I can.
It can go onto the stairs, but it would.
Dire wolves that big?
Yeah, direwolves are big.
Okay. Let me really quick read that, because I think it can just straight up go through fucking walls. If the hound appears in an occupied space of your choice within 30 feet of the target, roll initiative on the hound. On its turn, it can move forward towards the most direct route. It can use its action to attack. The hound can make opportunities attacks, but only against the target. Additionally, the hound is within 5 feet of the target. The target has disadvantage on saving throws against any spells they cast against me. The hound disappears, reduced to 0. What the fuck? The hound sight is medium, not large.
Okay. So
And it
let's
counts as a
see.
monstrosity, not a beast.
Okay, so let's go. I can do. What is just a medium? Companion. Okay, so let's go. Let's do wolf. Should be medium. Nope. There we go. TT wolf. So
Okay.
that it can go onto this space, but it is on tight footing because that overlaps with the lava. So it'll have to make dexterity saving throws every time it goes to its turn.
That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
I just want him there for another specific reason anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so let me pull this up, and I need to adjust its HP at some point. But for now, it's going to be there. Let me ask this. Is Foldrin considered an ally?
Yeah.
Do we know?
And is he incapacitated?
He effectively is. He
Okay.
takes damage every time he's not focusing on his task.
Okay. Perfect. Then it is going to go out and fight. It doesn't really specify certain things, so I'm just gonna guesstimate on this shit. I'm gonna be honest.
Give your best.
Okay, well that's a 19 plus it says 5, I'll read it more later. So 24 for a bite.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, and it takes 2d6 plus 3. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw, or it is knocked prone.
He absolutely succeeds.
Okay, and I think that was 2d6 plus 3. So that would be 11. I'm going to double check that. Yes. So 11 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and that is my bonus action.
Okay.
For my action, I'm honestly... No. I'm going to go... Yeah, I'm going to go with just a Mind Sliver, 17 intellect save.
Okay. Succeeds.
Succeeds. Okay, well then don't mind that damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to take my 3 steps that way.
Okay, I will need your wolf to make its dexterity saving throw.
That is a 17? 17.
17. It is kind
Plus
of
more.
perched, like having to kind of hunch to stay in the space between Fulton and Isaac and not be shunted in off of the stone pillar.
Okay.
On initiative 20.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Because I used my fucking sorcery points, he has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Isaac. Sorry.
Isaac does. Okay.
Yeah.
Disadvantage dexterity saving throws. I need everyone in the room to make Constitution saving throws. So that's just Kaya and Orelton at this point.
+5
Okay.
if he's within 10 feet of me, and I think he is.
I am just barely. That's a lot. 20. What is my con?
It's DC 15.
Okay, so 25.
I failed.
Do you get the +5 yourself?
It's accounted in
It is.
my roll.
Okay. That was a 12, right?
Yep.
Okay. If you fail, you take 4 points of fire damage. It is just the heat in the room is pelting you. If you succeed, no damage. Nobody failed by more than 5, so we're good. Moving on. In the back here, he runs to the edge. And I need to have the right guy up. Okay. 3120. You can only make attacks at the wolf from where he's at. And so he kicks up that black spear and throws it at the wolf for an 18 to hit.
Is that me?
Yeah, because it's your wolf.
It's my wolf. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I would imagine that hits. I was reading up on it. I apologize.
Okay, no worries. It takes 6 points of piercing damage
Okay, and I need to. It has
and
5
24 points of necrotic damage.
Oh,
Okay, so 6. Okay, and one more time on the damage.
6 points of piercing damage, 24 points of necrotic.
Ooh, ow, still up.
And the
Ow.
spear, like, turns into smoke and vanishes from the side of your wolf, reappearing in his hand. He's going to throw it again for a natural 20.
Ooh.
All right.
And I rolled max on the damage. That is 12, 16 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I'll just save you the trouble. He's gone.
Okay.
So you watch as that spear hits, and he just sinks back down into the shadows of both Isaac and Foldren.
Okay. And then he's just going to step back a little bit. Oops. Bring us to Orelton.
Are we allowed to cast 2 spells on a turn for a bonus action and an action, or no?
Yeah, that's. I decided that trying to worry about bonus action spell splitting, I didn't want to do it. So yeah, you can cast 2 spells.
Okay. In that case, I am going to take a 5-foot run at the Shadow Dancer here, and like as I get to the point where it looks like I'm about to shoulder check him, I'm going to cast Misty Step and teleport to about there.
Okay.
I think about there. Teleport within 30 feet of this guy, so 5 feet back actually. If I can get my guy here. And then I will look at the 3 guys in the room, throw up my hands, and as I gently shove them down, the exact same thing happens when I cast Aura Vitality, and the shadows from those 3 guys sink into the ground, and light gathers around them, making them more visible as I cast Bane.
Okay. What does Bane do? It's the minus D4 to anything they do, right?
Attacks and saving throws, I think.
Okay. Perfect. Anything? So you Misty Step, Bane, anything else?
It's a Charisma 17 save for all
Charisma
three.
17 saving throw. We'll do the guy in the back first. 9 fails.
Sweet.
Dancer is only an 8, and Isaac is going to use a legendary resistance.
It's one gone.
And then just as Fluff, after I Misty Step, turned around and cast, I will continue running back at the Shadow Dancer and just shoulder check him from behind from where they didn't know I was coming from.
Okay. And it goes into his initiative. He goes, "Next play, huh?" He spins and he's going to whip the chain around at you. The first is only an 11 to hit, which I believe misses.
Misses.
So you raise and like stomp your foot down on the chain as it whips towards your legs, blocking the attack. He pulls it back and is going to swing at you again for a 17 to hit.
That misses.
Misses, just glances off of your armor, and he's going to make one more attack for a 21.
That one hits.
That one hits. Okay. You take 11 points of piercing damage, and I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Not so good at these. I'm good at that one. 22.
22. That's a no additional action. And he is actually going to step just around. He makes that last hit and just leaps over you, landing behind you, and same thing, like just checks you in the back. Does not move you. He does not have the strength to push you out of the way.
Shit, that's straight.
Wizard, to get into, I'm going to say you and Alder are kind of like where you're at. You're on the edge of the door as everybody approached. So you can just use normal movement from where your tokens are positioned. It is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to the door and see if I can get it open.
Oh yeah, it's open. It has a huge. It is open about 10 feet. It is just a massive door, and so it just looks
Oh,
cracked.
In that case, then I am going to slip on my cloak, and actually I'm going to ghosty through the side of the door and try and stay hidden.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Okay. That's 16.
16. Okay. All right, you feel pretty hidden.
And that takes my movement. Right?
Well, I mean, if you're, so you just starting here can move like into the door. It's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to get into the door.
We must have pulled up a map while I was gone.
I don't think so.
Just the normal one.
Yeah,
play at the top of your
I didn't
D&D
have
Beyond.
I didn't have that open.
Play at the top of your D&D Beyond page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see where we're at now.
Yeah.
Let me see.
So I'll just put you right at the door. That was 20 feet of movement to get there.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
hidden.
thank you. Okay. I'm gonna take the rest of my movement to sneak closer towards O'Reilton. So, like there.
Okay. So that is your movement and your bonus action to hide. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That should be it.
Okay. In that case.
DM?
Yeah.
Did we remember Bane on the Shadow Dancer when he was swinging at me? The minus -2.
Oh no, that's one of those.
Don't worry about it for this time. I'll remember it next time. It's a good lesson.
It was a 1, so 21.
Yeah, it still hits.
Okay. Well, keep me honest. Keep me honest.
Yeah.
Alder.
And how much room did you say, or how much space do we have to use to get through?
Just from where you're at will work. So to get into the room.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll say like as everything was going on and Kaya teleported you and Wizard rushed to the open door, so that we don't spend turns getting into the room.
Gotcha.
Because that always sucks.
as I start running into the room, I'm just a little warning. Next time would be nice. And gonna go ahead and move up to here. Should be about 25 feet of movement.
Yep.
Should be with it. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and summon elemental.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon a fire elemental,
Seems good.
and I'll just put him right next to the Gloom Weaver.
Boom.
Just imagine like bro steps out of the lava at this.
Yeah,
little
we'll
river
say
and
that
like,
he's
Yeah,
in
summon him.
that river
Yeah,
of lava,
summon
just
him
like
right out of there.
rises up.
And then yeah, I'm assuming I can immediately attack with him after summoning him.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and use his multi-attack. So spell attack modifier to hit. What does that mean? So I roll
whatever
plus
you
my plus
yeah, whatever
9?
your
Okay.
yeah, your spell attack modifier is.
So that's a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay. So
Or no, sorry, 15 does not hit. My bad. I was looking at the wrong number.
All good. Makes a number of attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down. So 2. Okay. And then that would be a 23 to hit that time.
Okay. The yes, 23 hits. Sorry, I thought you had said you dealt damage on that first attack, even though it missed.
No. Okay, so 7 plus 4 is 11. Plus the spell's level, which is another 4. So that's 15 points of damage. It'd be fire
15
damage.
points of fire damage. Okay. Fire elemental pulls out of the lava and strikes against him, and you hear like ah, and then he vanishes.
Thick.
nice.
And then just making sure I don't have anything for my bonus. Nope, that's gonna be it. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay. Do you? Isaac, looking at the cut on his his calf where your shadow creature bit into him. Fine. Reunion between brothers it is. And he is going to
David just got real nervous all of a sudden. I don't know why.
bonus action Misty Step. And in a 60-foot cube around him,
All of us? Okay.
which I believe is everyone.
Yeah, definitely all of us. Because it was 60 feet from Alder to the
Yeah.
Gloom.
I need everyone to make a DC. I'm not going to tell you the DC. A Constitution saving throw.
I
As
can
he
make one of these
lands
tonight.
and as he teleports into the space in front of you, there is just a ripple of energy out from him.
12.
You're muted, Dave, I think.
12,
25.
4, 25,
29.
29. If you failed, you take 42 points of psychic damage.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Fuck.
If you pass, you take 21. If you failed, you gain a level of exhaustion,
What is fail?
Oh, fuck.
which is you and wizard.
Okay. Just take the damage.
42 points of psychic damage.
It's a
level
good
of
thing we
exhaustion.
healed.
Kaya.
Fuck.
Yup.
Shit. All right. Well. Oh man. Okay. Right now, he has disadvantage on Dex. I should have done Wisdom because I'm dumb. All right, I guess I don't really want to do that. Let's get shit, you bastard. All right, I'm gonna shit. All right, I'm just gonna do a hold person on Isaac.
Okay.
17 wisdom.
That is a 17 on the die.
Fuck.
Succeeds.
All right, cool. Then I'm gonna back up a little bit, and I'm going to telekinetically pull him towards me.
Okay.
Bonus action, DC 17 strength saving throw.
Fails.
5 feet towards me.
Gets shifted. Okay. Anything else from Kai?
All I got right now.
Okay. The figure that had vanished before the Gloomweaver
Wait.
pops back into existence right behind Alder, who had summoned the elemental, and he is going to let me double check. Yeah, I think he's just gonna we're gonna see if Misty Escape recharges. And he's gonna make his first attack against you. A 17 to hit
It's
with the spear. For 6 points of piercing damage. And 13 points of necrotic. Second attack is a 25.
Yep.
6 points of piercing. And 31 points of necrotic.
oh, 37.
7. Final attack is a 12.
Is
Misses.
first time I think I've ever been missed.
As the spear lashes out against you. I'm just going to make sure you didn't crit on the first one because no, you did not. You had
Oh, and these
advantage.
are all minus D4s.
They all would
Oh,
have hit.
minus D4.
They all would have hit.
Okay.
Okay. As the spear just strikes twice in your back, I need Constitution saving throw. It is summon elemental concentration.
Yes.
So yeah, make concentration checks, 2 of them.
So how do concentration checks work?
It's a Constitution saving throw. You have bonuses if you have like Warcaster or anything. Let me.
I do have Warcaster.
You're trying to
It
get more
is.
than half the damage done to you,
Yeah. So
unless it's less
Warca-
than 10, and it's 10.
Yeah, Warcaster gives you advantage. So make
Okay.
2 Constitution saving throws with advantage.
Okay, so the first one is a 27.
Succeeds.
And the second one is a 25.
Succeeds. That's both of those. So you managed to maintain your grip on the spell. Orelton.
Orelton will uncross his eyes from the plethora of psychic damage he just took and just wipe the blood from his nose. And bash the Shadow Dance with his shield and come down over the top for a head smashing blow.
Okay.
For a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Great. Let's dump a Divine Smite in as shadows gather around the mace, and it accelerates forward and deals some extra damage.
The shadows
Let's start-
actually pull from this figure, drawing on the bane that you have cast.
Starts with 11 regular damage and 12 radiant.
12 radiant. He stumbles, like driven down to one knee from just the force of the blow.
And the mace bounces off his head, and I just use the momentum to bring it back around and uppercut him.
Okay, give me another attack.
Oh, that was a 20, and then it rolled. 14.
14 misses.
Yeah.
Anything else from Erelton?
Let's see, I still have a bonus action. I think I will hang on to it for now.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
That's the mace bounces into his shoulder, bounces up, and as you come up, he just leans back, and as he stands up, the mace flying around, and he spins his chain and is going to attempt to wrap it around your leg. That is a 17 to hit. Oh, minus a D4.
Minus a D4.
It is 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Stumbles. He swings again. 17 minus D4. The 15.
Does not hit.
And 18 minus D4. 17.
Does not hit.
Just 3. Just stumbling. Can't, like, it's every one of his movements. You watch his shadows just like pull back in his arm at the wrong moment. And he is offended. Like, the shadows are betraying him. These are something that normally serve him, and they're pulling his emotions just askew. Wizard.
I thought you said you came to party.
I'll dance in your grave, big one. Spits on the ground. Wizard, is your turn. You are hidden, as far as you know.
Wizard is going to run up to this shadow dancer.
Okay.
Try and stab him really quick and run away.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use the core cut dagger
With advantage.
So that is a 20, not nat, to hit.
Hits.
And then
You get
this
your sneak
is
attack.
gonna be a lot of damage. So
Okay. Are you dumping the core cut's extra damage into it too?
yep, that and
That's
so
really
that one
small.
is necrotic. I don't know if he has any resistance to that or anything.
He does have resistance to necrotic, so just let me know what the necrotic damage is separately.
Okay. So and I will also be doing Fury of the Small.
Okay.
4, 8, 12, 15, 16, 17. So that's 18 damage for the what's it called?
Necrotic
sneak
or
attack.
sneak attack.
Sneak
Okay.
attack. Necrotic is 12.
So halved to 6.
And then the regular damage is 7 plus Fury of the Small. So that's 11.
11 points of damage. You just jump up out of the flickering shadows from this lava and drive your dagger into his thigh and just drag down. He's kind of pulled down. He's still standing, but he snarls. Is there anything else you're doing?
I am going to use my bonus action to disengage and hide, and then try and walk over to the other side of that little fire pit, or the little lava pit.
Okay, let's see. So just like over here. So disengage. I don't think you can hide and disengage. Those each require a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Then I will just disengage.
Okay. And you pull aside. Did you want to go farther than that?
Just one more. I'll go right there.
Perfect. It is skirting around, and these are pits that drop about 10 feet before hitting the lava. The one in the center is about 15, 20 feet. Like it's sloped, like a big bowl. And you can watch lava as it flows towards the center and is pulled seemingly into the pillar. Ting, ting, ting. I forgot I needed Constitution saving throws from everybody at initiative 20 because there was a little bit of damage that goes on.
Get a good one of these. No, I can't.
Bad guys all succeed. If you got less than a 13, you take 6 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Whatever the
baby,
max
let's
is,
fucking go.
whatever the next level of thing is, because I got it. Well, I guess I got a 1 + 9, so I got a 10.
Okay, so yeah, you just take the damage. If you got over 16, you take you don't take any damage.
Oh, 6
Uh,
damage.
Six fire damage. Your elemental's fine. I do need a concentration check from you though.
And 13 to 16 is 3 damage.
Sorry, what? 13, 16.
No, if you succeeded, no damage is what
If
I
you
said.
succeed, no
Oh.
damage. Yeah, if you got over
I thought you
13,
If you got over 16. But yeah, I was confused. Never mind.
no, you're good.
I got
Uh,
18.
18. Okay, yeah, you're fine. And Alder, it is your turn.
And I have 1 level of exhaustion, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, first of all, my fire elemental is going to move 60 feet next to Isaac,
Okay.
and he's going to attack twice.
None of you fight me yourselves.
That's a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Gonna be +8. 17 points of damage, fire damage.
17 points of fire damage. Okay, slams into him.
And then a 21 to hit.
1 hits.
And that's gonna be 11 points of fire damage.
11 points. It just sears into his sides and shoulders. The fists, the fire elemental just pass through him, buffeting him side to side and burning the skin. What else are you doing?
And then, in a fit of rage from being hit so hard, Alder's gonna look at the Gloomweaver and just tell him he needs to. You need to back off, and he's gonna cast Blight at 6th level.
Okay.
What Gloomweaver?
And for, I guess I should say for Flare, he wasn't intending to cast Blight, but something about things that have been happening.
Wraps around. It is a pulse from your bag, the small one at your hip. Wraps around your hand as you strike. What does Blight do?
It is necrotic energy that washes over. That's 42 points of damage, by the way.
It is necrotic damage.
It is necrotic, but he also has to pass a con save. 17.
Constitution, you get an 18.
Okay.
And
so
as you come down,
half,
he
yeah.
catches your fist, and you watch the energy pulse into him, and he goes, refreshing. He is completely immune to necrotic damage.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
it's all right. That's
Fuck.
what was going to happen. So,
that's rough.
and just to make sure, do I realize if he's undead or a construct?
He's not undead. He's not a construct.
Okay, cool.
He's just a very specific kind of elf.
Cool. Well, you're gonna, if you could see Alder's face, he's a little shocked. 1, because that wasn't supposed to come out of him, and 2, the guy just caught everything. So
Anything else from Alder?
no piece. I'm gonna essentially say stunned without being stunned.
Okay.
Is the fire elemental next to Isaac?
It is.
Not there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Works.
Do it.
Yeah, he's gonna
Rip
make his
off.
first attack against you.
Probably dead, guys.
Oh
just
wait,
so
no,
you
this isn't the soul. This isn't the Weaver. This is Isaac.
know. Oh,
Uh,
well, I'm probably
Isaac-
dead, guys. Just so you know.
oh man. Isaac can take a step, and because the fire elemental's range is 10 feet, he doesn't leave its threatened range and doesn't take an attack of opportunity.
Fine.
And he's going to make 2 dagger attacks against Alder. The first one is a 9.
Fail.
Okay.
Minus a d4.
No,
He's
not on
Bane.
Isaac. He passed.
Oh, yeah, he passed. Second attack is a 26.
Yep, that hits. Just barely
Egg.
though. Not double my AC or anything.
The first one, you managed to like kind of tuck out of the way, pulling your hand away from the Gloomweaver. The second attack, he comes back on the missed strike and just cuts across your neck. And it just 12 points of damage as it slices into the muscle of your shoulder. And you feel just a pulse, taking an additional 15 points of necrotic damage.
Well, I don't know if there's anything special that happens when you die to necrotic, but I'm dead. So,
Well, you're,
On he
you're at
goes.
0.
well, yeah,
He-
I'm knocked to the ground. We'll say that.
The fire elemental pulls back into the lava of the pit. Isaac kind of flips you over with his foot. Everyone he gets close to him. Put a black ring. Kaya.
And that again changed what the fuck I was gonna do. He goes, of course, right fucking before I do. So it's
Gotta
like
keep you on your toes.
everything fucking changes. All right.
See if his. One second, I have to see if that wave recharges.
Gotta see if that wave recharges. Great. That's fucking cool. Okay. I'm gonna quicken. Yeah. I'm gonna quicken Mind Sliver. Use it as a bonus action. Oh fuck, can I quicken? Because I didn't get to. Oh, hang on. Oh. Okay. Do I want to? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna quicken Mind Sliver. 17 intellect save
This is on Isaac.
on Isaac.
That is a natural 1.
Okay.
Ooh. That's
Wow.
something.
Shit damage. Okay. 6 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and he gets. Yep. Yep. He is going to have disadvantage on Wisdom saving throws, and the next saving throw he has to subtract a D4 from it.
Sorry, one sec. I have to check one thing because. Okay, he's still enrolled 2. He has advantage against it. You feel the energy take hold, but he looks like people in my head. He took no psychic damage.
Okay.
The other effects still happen, but he's immune to
Okay.
psychic damage.
He's immune to necrotic and psychic.
No, the Gloomweavers. Well, I don't know.
Gloomweaver is immune to necrotic. The Shadow
Gotcha.
Dancer is resistant to necrotic. And so far, Isaac is proven to be immune to psychic.
Fucking course. All right.
And sorry, and this is actually something I have to check. What is your hit point maximum, Alder?
My hit point maximum is 138.
138.
Yeah.
You're watching energy pour out of Alder and create almost a barrier of energy around
Fuck.
Isaac as he's just drinking in the life force. As he brought Alder to 0, he gains temporary hit points equal to half of Alder's hit point maximum.
Holy fuck.
Fucking A, bro.
You killed
All right.
the most.
All
hit
right.
point guy.
Great. Okay. Yeah, I'm. Okay. He has disadvantage on Wisdom. The next saving throw is 1d4. Take it away from that save.
And
I'm
Bane
gonna do-
effects.
And Bane
Saving
effects.
throws too, all right?
Yeah. I'm gonna do a hold person.
That is 3 minus 3 plus 3
Okay.
for 3.
Might be 3.
And this is where I'm just gonna let you know, Isaac only had 1 legendary resistance.
That's what I was waiting for. I'm like,
He's not the top
Okay.
guy.
Oh, I'm sure, but all right, cool, great, sweet. He's held.
Yep. He locks into place.
And
I'm
who is
gonna
that on
just-
again?
Isaac.
I'm so
That
sorry.
was Isaac? Okay.
He has advantage on saving throws.
Great.
That is
So no, it would have been a
still-
single. It would have been a singular roll because he has disadvantage on wisdom.
Okay, yeah. So he's still held.
So he still has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And I am now concentrating on hold person. I'm just gonna. He's held. I don't know for how long, but he's held. And sorry, I'm just seeing about positioning here. Fuck. I'm gonna keep it there.
Okay. Initiative 20. I need everyone to make Constitution saving throws. I believe Alder automatically fails from being unconscious,
fuck.
but let me double check because Constitution might be the one. You're incapacitated. No, that's you still get to make a Constitution saving throw. That is just the hardiness of your body.
What's the DC?
13.
Oh, okay. Thank God it's low. So I'm good. Okay.
23 this time for me.
23. Okay.
19.
19. Alder.
Somehow, 23.
Okay.
All right.
That's your body is tough, whether you're conscious or not. Okay. Everybody passed. No damage. The Gloomweaver looks down at Alder, but he looks at Isaac, who he knows is held, and back at Kaya, and he's going to rush.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's going to do everything he can to break your concentration.
Yeah. All right. He has disadvantage if he's swinging at me until he hits me.
Okay. I just want to double check.
Take a reaction to cough blood on him.
So disadvantage until he hits you. That is a 12 on the first attack.
Oh my God! He actually didn't hit. Holy fuck!
Second attack is a 14.
That's my AC.
You take 10 points of piercing
All right.
and 20 points of necrotic.
All right. So I need to.
DC 15 concentration check.
All right. Oh, well past it.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
That is a natural 1 on his next attack.
Woo!
Cool.
Orelton.
Oh, hellish rebuke.
Okay. Hellish Rebuke.
17 deck save.
With Bane.
Wow.
Fails.
Wow.
Fails.
3d10 and
You got
8
8
damage?
off a 3d10.
Fuck.
That's it. Kind of like washes over. You just burp on me. Orelton.
Rough. Orelton out of the corner of the eye, seeing the Mind Sliver shenanigans that just went on with Bauer, will quickly holster the censure and then do the thing you saw him do when the tree was on fire in the forest and pull a large spear out from behind the brooch in his cloak and just look back over his shoulder and point the spear at Isaac and cast True Polymorph.
Okay. When he is held,
With disadvantage on wisdom checks, right?
with disadvantage on wisdom checks. So I think, yeah. I'm not even gonna roll the second time. That is natural 1.
Great. So where Isaac stood, shadows engulf him entirely, wash away, and there's a small turtle on the ground.
If I fucking die
don't-
to a
don't-
turtle biting me 3 times, I'm gonna lose.
So is he still technically held? Like,
Yeah. He's still the same target. He is still held. He is a
Okay.
turtle.
it's like it's this whole person, not a whole turtle. So
And it is a true polymorph spell.
oh,
You could
fuck
argue
me.
the other way. He is a turtle in mind and body currently.
Will you look up while we move to the next? Are you doing anything else on your turn?
I don't have I have a bonus action, but that's it. Give me un momento, por favor. Actually, yes, I will cast Misty Step again to disengage from this fool and put myself here instead. And if you'll let me, as part of my movement, I will reach down and grab the turtle and walk 5 steps to the edge of the cliff.
Okay, give me a. Well, did you say you have the turtle stats pulled up?
No, I have the true polymorph stuff, but I can get the turtle stats.
If you can, because we have to make an opposed athletics check with the turtle.
Sure. A dragon turtle
I just want a regular turtle.
ship.
Turtle.
Turtle. Do I have stats for a squirrel? Because imagine, other than speed, they're effectively. Fine.
Rabbit.
I'm gonna
Rabbit.
give him a -3. Give me your athletics check.
Okay. Athletics check. Oh my god. A 9 athletics check.
You rolled a 19.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
As like you go and it just like pulls its legs in and shifts, so your fingers are just sliding off of its shell. It's one of those like you just can't get a grip on it.
Never thought I'd lose a strength check to a turtle.
I did not think that was gonna happen. Okay. Do you stay next to Isaac where you weren't able to pick him up, or do you?
Yes, I will.
Okay, that's because the Shadow Dancer is going to run up and kick the turtle.
So I'm looking this up. I mean, it looks like it's 2-sided.
Okay.
There's some that are saying that it does, some that are saying it doesn't. There's one that says once it becomes that target, it is no longer held, but once it becomes back to its normal form, it is held again.
I was gonna say it's still held. Oh wait, so it would have automatically failed. You would have picked it up, and yeah, fuck it. You have Isaac the turtle in your hand. And it's not the turtle that's maintaining concentration. If with true polymorph, if the target hits 0, does it return back to its form if it's still within that first hour? Okay.
Yep.
Shadow Dancer is going to run up and he's going to stay.
Can I finish my turn if I grab him?
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to walk over and drop him in the lava
Okay.
because I feel like Isaac 20 feet down in a pit of lava is better than Isaac next to us.
Okay. Turtle falls. Turtle splashes.
Isaac appears.
Well, and we're like, doesn't really splash.
Yeah. Hits. The turtle will eat 3 points of the 20d10.
Jesus Christ.
Where's need just a roller. There we go.
Ugh.
for 91 points of damage.
Holy fuck.
If I know Isaac, he's still standing.
And you just hear your brother screaming from the lava. He is still standing.
As I turn back to brace the spear against the Shadow Dancer, who I assume is coming at me, I will look over my shoulder and in just like a cold, merciless voice, say to Bauer, if you want to save him, it's now or never.
Shadow Dancer is going to run at you. And it is going to make its first attack with the chain. 10 feet away.
Bane would have dropped because True Polymorph is concentration.
Okay. That is a 24 to hit with the chain.
Tag.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
15?
15. You take 11 points of piercing damage
Ow.
and resist as the chain tries to pull your leg out from under you. Second attack is also a 26 or 24 to hit.
Another
Another
dex save.
dexterity saving throw. You take 10 points of
It's the same
piercing
roll.
damage. And I need you to make an athletics check.
Do athletics check. Oh, fuck you, dice. 10. That one broke
With a
physics.
13, the Shadow Dancer teleports. And just as he comes out of it, tackles you towards lava.
Fuck. And now
Question.
I have to make a choice.
Question:
He goes
Did
with
the-
you.
Did the DC go up?
Hmm?
Did the DC go
For-
up on the dex save?
No, he still succeeded the deck save.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's he was going to do that to get advantage trying to push Orelton into the lava.
Gotcha.
Regardless of the amount of damage that is going to be taken, the Shadow Dancer dies. Contact with the flames, no matter what, is enough to end him. Orelton, you're going to take 20 d10 fire damage.
Yeah. This, I think, will outright kill me.
Yep.
That will
110.
outright kill me.
What is your
It
max?
won't- It shouldn't outright kill you just because it has to be the points that it takes you to 0 plus your full amount of HP.
I'm gonna do the math with you here. I have 10 hit points left,
Shot.
and my max is 94. Takes me
But that's
down,
by
and you still have
6.
100 left, right? Yeah.
Gotcha by 6.
I do want to do this.
Can I? Oh, let me ask this. I know it's a little late.
Okay.
Could I use
I'll-
my inspiration to use a reaction to potentially use my telekinetic push shove and pull him towards me?
Give me a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Oh, where'd that go? What's we got there? It's not great. 10 flat.
Orelton slows for a moment. But it's not enough. He's too heavy. He's too big. You were too slow. There's a moment where he's pulled slightly towards you. Wizard,
So I have second chance, and I'm wondering if I can use it. Well, it's not. It wouldn't be. It wasn't a roll. The fire doesn't.
The fire wasn't a roll. The athletics
Well,
check
then-
was a roll. If any of you have a reaction that you think might have changed what happened here. Kai, I'm sorry, you've tried.
Come on, Alder, what you got?
Oh, there's coughs some blood at you.
I ain't got nothing except running up to the edge and trying to. But he's.
You'd have to do that on your turn, though, right?
Which it's my turn, right?
Right, but we were talking about
After I hit the lava.
Were you gonna
Oh,
use
yeah,
second chance to?
I can't use so for second chance. Let me read it. When a creature you can see hits you with an attack roll,
Oh, hits you.
you can hits you. You can use your reaction to force that creature to reroll, and it has to be an attack roll and.
So I don't think that's gonna work.
Okay, we're all in shock.
I'm having a great time.
I just thought of a better thing that I could have done, but oh well. Maybe could have done.
It's nice to be able to tie locations in the prequel campaign to locations in this campaign and know that this is where the altar of the gods was in that pre-campaign. Because that's where Orelton was at the time, so... That's
It's the
pretty cool.
lava.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Whose turn is it?
It's Wizard's turn.
Oh, okay. I would Wizard's gonna run up to the edge of the fire pit and look down. So let's see,
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. So that's taking my action. I'm gonna look down. And do I see anything alive down there?
You see Isaac pulling himself, like trying to struggle to get on top of this burning lava. His skin is sloughing off. Next to him, face down, there's another one of the elves that was accompanying Isaac, who's just slowly sinking in, and Orelton splayed out, unmoving. The black spear, which he used to polymorph, held in one fist. Or the black staff, I should say, because it's not a spear.
Gears are turning in
Just-
Mike's head.
Slowly sinking into lava.
Can I? Okay, so
Oh.
I don't technically have an action, but can I use fast hands to like grab the edge of the cliff bit there and push whatever dirt and rocks I can in at Isaac?
Yeah, and you could have used your bonus action to run.
Oh, I forget.
Yeah,
that
so you
it's-
still have your action.
Oh,
So if you'd
okay.
like, you can make attacks. You can try to push dirt down at Isaac.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out one of my daggers and throw it at him.
Okay, make an attack at advantage because he is restrained, technically.
Okay. That is 14 plus 7 is 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay. Do
Roll
I
again
get...
to see if you get a crit, because you have advantage, so you have sneak attack.
roll again to see if I get a crit?
If you get a crit, because you have advantage, so you
Yeah,
should've
I rolled
twice.
2d20s.
Oh,
I rolled
okay.
2 of them. One of
Okay.
them rolled a 2.
Okay.
So,
So yeah, you get your
Um,
sneak attack. You get
Okay.
anything you want to add into this.
and you said he's resistant to the. Well, I'm throwing a dagger. I'm not throwing my.
Not throwing
dagger.
the core cut.
Yeah. 10, 15, 16, 17. So that's 18 for the sneak attack part, and add in 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 damage. And I'm gonna lose that dagger, I'm sure. And then Fury of the Small, because he's bigger than me. That's another 4, so that's
27
27.
points of damage as it sticks into his shoulder, and he bares his teeth. Blood is pouring out. The skin is melting from his body from the heat as he struggles. Is there anything else you're doing, Wizard? Do you have anything else?
Yeah, nothing.
Alder?
Roll me.
Okay.
I wish there was a way that the chat could know, but we couldn't.
Everybody close your eyes. Okay, you're good. That chat knows.
Hey, go watch the phone.
On Isaac's turn. Oh, fuck.
He's
Okay.
still technically held.
He is.
But
At the start of his turn.
hang on. Oh, does it happen at the start of his turn?
It happens at the start of his turn.
Well, I guess it probably doesn't matter.
What,
But
what are you going to try?
well, I was just
I have
going to
to
look at the
click all
Gloom
these
Stalker.
D10s.
I was going to say I was just going to look at the Gloom Stalker and tell him, if you want your boss to have any chance at all, you will not touch me. And I don't know if he can see like a glowing aura or whatever, but I drop Hold Person.
Okay. And I think it says this is coming from Alder because I'm using your character sheet for
Yeah.
my dice roller.
Yeah, it
so
keeps
I
saying
apologize that I used
No, you're
Alder
fine.
to.
To put Aurelin out.
Another 110.
You drop Hold Person, and all it does is allow Isaac to scream as he's consumed by lava. Guy, it's your turn.
Immediately, I'm gonna step away from the Gloom Stalker. I get hit, and hope I don't fucking die.
What makes you think
How-
he's my boss? And the spear is going to strike out at you.
Is it a 10-foot range spear?
Well, you are. No, it's a short spear, so it only has a range of
Okay.
5 feet. 13.
Misses. And that, did he have disadvantage? Doesn't matter. 13 still
Misses.
misses.
Yeah.
How far down is Orelton?
15 feet.
Tell me if I can do this or not. So here's what I'm gonna do: is Kai is gonna jump down
Into the lava.
into the lava.
Back
Except-
to campaign 1.
I'm gonna do a couple things here.
Okay.
And you, like I said, you let me know if I can do it. I am going to do a 6th level chromatic orb as ice. And I am shooting it at the lava next to Orelton.
Okay. I'm not even going to have you roll this. As you're falling, this orb shatters on lava and just cools a section.
Okay.
Kind of a not fully in carbonite moment as the stone solidifies around Orelton's form.
I am going to take out of my bag
I'm sorry.
the.
I don't want to do this.
Okay,
I take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, fall damage,
that's fine.
as you.
That's fine.
Accuracy is important.
So I gotta
Imagine
stick to
just dead.
The tire drops down and just falls over.
slips in the ice, his head dunks in the lava.
So he is going to quickly take off his shirt, take his immovable rod, click it into place, tie himself to it, and try to. So his intention was to put a spot for him to land and pull O'Relton up onto that spot.
Okay, I'm actually gonna just with the way that it hit and how Relton was partially engulfed in this. That's you have created this little stone alcove, and you can lift Relton from it. He's not like sealed into the stone.
Okay. Then
And
yeah,
so
then we'll do
you
that.
set him up. You don't have to worry about the immovable rod. Just you sit him up.
I pull him up, and then
The armor on his back is slagged. It's anything that's not magical is melted. So your armor, I can't remember if you have magical armor.
Nope. It's just plate.
Yeah, his
uh,
armor is slagged in the back. His like bones are exposed. The scales have melted away.
okay. As he's going, it's like he's gonna look it all over. Gotta get this armor off you, buddy. And for a short second, he's gonna glance back to see if he can see Isaac.
It's just like his back as he's slumped into the still liquid lava and just sinking. He's dead.
Fuck. And he of course has no healing, no nothing. Not that that really matters. Looking over everything that I have, yeah, at the moment. Actually, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna quickly. Obviously, this is an action, so it probably won't be this turn. I'm gonna go over O'Relton's stuff to try to find a potion.
Okay. The Gloomweaver goes, enough of this, and is going to teleport up next to Fuldrin. The work should be done. And he's going, he yells as he takes 9 points of fire damage and grasps something in the crystal wizard. You're the only one that can see this, and begins to try to pull. Make a strength check. And he's just hauling at something, but it seems caught. Fuldrin goes, work's not done yet. It's not free from the core. Relton, your eyes open, and you're in a familiar void. Sitting across from you is a young woman. Here again.
Might be sticking around this time.
You remember when we met? I forbade you to die. Kaya, as you're searching through his stuff, you feel something move. Wizard.
Wizard's going to throw a rope down to O'Relton and Bauer and try and find a rock to tie it to up here.
Okay. Elton, if that's what you're doing, I'm gonna go into a little bit more of a cinematic here. We'll still proceed in initiative, but I'm going to be cutting back and forth. You have given everything to me in pursuit of a quest that was not yours. How committed to this path are you?
To its completion.
Alder?
Method actor.
I just want to put this out there. I'm just going to turn down any opportunity to do the thing. So
Okay.
I told myself I was doing that with this character. So
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Because there is, in your fading consciousness, something brushes against you. Power. Something you briefly touched moments before falling unconscious. What would you sacrifice to see this to its completion? What would you give? Your path could end here, and I would not ask more of you. You've given everything. What else will you give?
to me.
No, this is
Okay, I
so
was
this
like,
is
I don't
jumping
think
back
this is
over
fair.
to yeah.
I've given you everything. I have nothing left to give. My last possession, and I reach down to the censer in my pocket, the pecan sword on my back, and then lastly I pull the spear back out and slap it on the table.
She puts her hands on them, but her hand lingers on the sword. Keeper of oaths. I return to you your curse, Orelton. In my name, you will walk this earth evermore. I forbid you to die until you see this path to its completion. Kaya, for your turn, you feel the heartbeat strong. Will, you as a player, if you choose to accept this, you'll be stripped of all of your class levels you currently have. You'll return as a Path of the Zealot Barbarian.
His face.
I'm listening.
That's the offer.
Do I have to accept it now, or can we leave everybody on a cliffhanger?
We can leave everybody on a cliffhanger. For now,
Cool.
Kaya, you feel the heartbeat again.
okay. If I feel his heartbeat, do I have I found Orelton, do you have a potion on you at all? Like a healing potion at all?
I have several potions. I have a potion of slipperiness, fire breath, 2 potions of growth, and a potion of greater healing.
I'm looking for the potion of healing, and I'm fucking.
Okay.
I feel your heartbeat. All right, you got it. I know you're there. I don't know how Alder's doing though. And I'm going to, just in case it starts to melt back, I'm gonna try to put the rod of holding to where Elton would suspend.
Wizard dropped you a rope. You can loop it around like his
Okay,
shoulders.
Yeah. Then I'll wrap it around him, and then I'm going to come up. And no, oh fuck. Would you let me dimension door?
Yeah, you can dimension door.
Okay, I just wasn't sure with tying up Orelton and things like that. I'm gonna dimension door to Alder because I have 15 feet of movement.
Okay.
And that is my last. No, it's not. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
And we're gonna say that's all the actions you've got. You won't be able to pour the potion for him yet.
can
The
I
gloom
bonus
weaver-
action drop it on his face? No, I'm
Just
kidding. I'm
glass.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Kills him.
Uh,
I'm gonna reach out and go, Czar.
from that center plinth, you hear Fulton go, "No, it's not ready!" As the Gloomweaver hauls back and something breaks free. He stumbles back before looking down at it and looking at the rest of you. Spits. It took his action to do that. Or else I'm going to skip past you.
Yeah.
Wizard, you have a rope with a Relton at the end of it.
And Kaya just called out Czar and holding a potion, standing over Alder.
I just rolled. Wizard doesn't have the strength to pull up a Relton. That's dumb.
Would Wizard admit that?
No. So Wizard's gonna try and pull up a Relton.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Okay.
What is your strength score?
-3.
0. I have a 10. It's a 10.
10. How
Plus
much does a Relton weigh? You had to
Yeah,
Well,
ballpark it.
see, not anymore.
What
He
is
has no armor
75?
on.
What is
Half
75%
his
of a
skin is
Relton's
burned
weight?
off.
75% of Relton's weight. He's probably $175 in the buff, and he's got no armor. He has no belongings except of a bag of holding on him at the moment. So he's probably that.
Okay, $175.
11.
Sorry, I'm double checking this. I think with a strength score,
Back into the lava.
you can push, drag, or lift up to 300 pounds as you begin to haul and slowly pull a Relton up. Your speed is halved, so action speed, or like action and bonus action dashing, you can get a Relton over the top.
Okay. I do it. Sorry.
Alder.
Means they're dead or still alive.
There's another pulse. Again, in your fading consciousness, you can feel that it comes from the bag at your side. The one that holds the fruit. Okay.
0 hesitation down the gullet.
Okay, it's a go ahead and roll healing on that. That's Alder. You're gonna spring back to consciousness. Your
What's the
action to
name of the
feed somebody else a potion, so you have your bonus action left. What was your
What is it for the greater healing?
40? I think it's 44 plus 4. Not 48. 4 die 4
Yeah.
plus 4. I'm guessing, and I'm fine with whatever that.
9 plus 4, so 13 points of healing. And then the second that's done, the Gloomweaver has pulled out the.
There is from the center of the red crystal that Fulton was hammering upon. He's pulled out a small splinter of a black crystal that matches what Relton carries. And he holds it in his hand, looking at each of you.
And I fucking used my 6th level for that, so no disintegrate available.
And you just used your action, so you'd have to.
I'd quicken it.
Yeah, you have to quicken to do anything.
Yeah. So I'm gonna quicken a spell. I'm gonna I gotta read it. I don't know how this works. I'm gonna quicken it and all right. When you use a metamatic option on a spell you are holding or wearing with the shard, you can momentarily curse the creature targeted by the spell. Choose one to score. Okay, so it doesn't say if it's before or after. It just says when I use my metamagic to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give him disadvantage on wisdom and I'm gonna cast hold person.
Okay.
The other question is how far away am I? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Disadvantage on wisdom.
9.
He's held.
It's his turn next. At the end of his turn, he can attempt to make his wisdom saving throw again, right?
Yes. Let me double check this. At the end of each of its turn. Yeah.
Disadvantage still?
Still disadvantage. Doesn't go away till the end of my turn.
He fails.
Holy shit.
Wizard. Oralton is on the ground at your feet.
I already know I ain't got nothing I can do with him, so I'm gonna run at the Gloom Weaver.
Okay.
Well, we're corner to corner, and will we?
You'll be able to hit him.
Yeah. Okay.
Roll with advantage.
Okay. Okay. That is +7 to a 12 is 19 to hit.
19 hits. That is an automatic crit.
Only you
Okay.
should get sneak attack because you had advantage.
And you get sneak attack.
Okay.
Are you... here, really quick, I'm going to roll a d100 for me. Or I can roll it for you. I have them handy.
I got him right here. That is 15.
15. That is normal crit.
Okay.
Are you using the core cut extra damage too?
I am. Which, I mean, it's not going to do anything because he's resistant to the necrotic, right?
Not if he can't. Not if he's incapacitated, or not if he's paralyzed.
Oh. So first, let's do the sneak attack damage is holy cow, 22, 23, 24 damage,
So 48.
Double.
and then the necrotic is 11, so that makes it 22, and then the regular dagger damage is 5, and then my last Fury of the Small is an additional 4 on top of that.
Okay, what did you roll for the damage on the dagger?
5. I rolled 2. It's 1d4, so I rolled a 2 plus the 3. That's
Okay,
on there.
so that 4 to 7 plus 4, so 11. As you drive the dagger into the chest of him. And he, unmoving, just... and blood begins to pour out of his mouth. He's still held and cannot move. We're going to go out of initiative. And we are going to end it there.
Yeah.
So, big combat tonight. I hope you guys had fun. We'll see you next time on Easy Dispel to find out what happens. Thank you for joining us. Thank the 4 of you, especially everybody watching. Enjoy the last bit of your weekend. We'll catch you next time on Easy Dispel.
Fun with that emotional trauma.